Hey, what's up everybody? It's Quack-z, and today I have something pretty special. I have a One Piece bingo card that I made about a week ago. I posted it on my TikTok, and I'm making a YouTube video about it because I was like, why not? Because I don't know, I was making TikToks, but I wasn't really posting anything to YouTube, and because it's been a minute since. Hey, editing Quack here. This is just a little side note for the future. I love to rant and ramble, so please bear with me. I apologize. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really posted and it was like, what sense does that make? But it's not really important. But the chapter, or not the chapter, the spoilers. The spoilers for the next chapter, 1177, are out. And I believe the full spoilers are out. And I have not read them yet. I was gonna read them. I really was. But then I was like, let's go make a video about it. Why not? That's content. You know what I'm saying? That's content. Might as well. So let's go through my bingo card first. And then we are going to go through the actual spoilers. So firstly, we have, there it is. Sommers comes back. Now, I believe that Sommers is going to be coming back for the sole purpose of, there's no way he's done. You still have stuff to do. You're not going to just sit down and just be beaten when Emu is on the field, right? You're not going to just be doing that. I just can't see that. Now, yeah, is he incapacitated at the moment? Luffy did hit him, so yeah. I just don't see him being down for too long. He has to come back to consciousness at some point. And at that point, I do see him immediately getting back to work, or at least, coming back. Oh, I just got freaking shook. Like, holy man. And then get back to work, because you're not going to just sit back and do nothing. Next on our bingo card, we have Luffy sees Emu. This is something that I've been waiting for. We've all been waiting for a very, 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 very long time. Ever since, Emu seeing these, not Emu seeing, but us seeing Emu in the giant straw hat for the first time, it's always sparked that thing of, when will Luffy encounter Emu? And I feel this is definitely the arc where we're going to get it. There's no way we don't. Emu is on the island. Luffy and Loki are both heading towards Emu at this very moment. There is no way Oda's the type of nigga to just be like, yeah, nah, I'm just not gonna let y'all see this. No, he knows what we want. Now, are we gonna see them boxing or something like that? That, I can't really say that we're going to see that. In my opinion, no, we're not going to. So let me fix my camera real quick. That, I don't really believe we're going to see any of that. I'm going to be honest. Thing of it is, I don't think he wants to show all that just yet. Now, we might see a little something, but nothing to the full extent. Like the same with Blackbeard. Like we see the quake, but when it gets to the dark fruit, or I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. When it gets to that fruit, we don't see it. And I believe that that's going to be the exact same for this as well. I just hope it's coming soon. Based on the hype and based on the things that we've seen for the last couple chapters, I believe that it's either going to be this chapter or within the next 3 chapters of this one, right? Because we're already getting close, to the end of Elbaf. So at some point, you gotta wrap it up, and I'm assuming he wants to wrap it up with a bang, like you said. So that's the way I can see him doing that. Next on the list, we see Usopp. When it comes to Brother Usopp, I'm very disappointed in what I'm seeing so far. We all had the expectation that this was going to be his arc. We were going to see him do some kind of crazy feat or have this kind of mindset change to where he was kind of, in my opinion, deserving of being on the crew. Because the way I kind of see it, yeah, okay, he has been useful at times, but you can also look at it as he really is just riding on the crew to get the One Piece. Because when you look at Beckman, well, not Beckman, Shanks's crew, do you see anybody like Usopp on there? No. And the thing of it is, at some point, not Usopp, Oda has to do something with Usopp. He has to. He has to do something with the entire crew. I mean, a couple, like, I think it was no last chapter, he did something with Frankie, which I'm more than happy because I made a video not too long ago about my displeasure in seeing a nigga like Frankie with no hockey bang on somebody who has hockey conquerors. And it's like, you haven't even shown that you're even wielding hockey. How are you touching this man? And it doesn't make any sense, but I'm glad he is giving them stuff, but it does still kind of upset me that he doesn't have Conqueror's hockey or hasn't already been shown to have hockey to some degree. But at the end of the day, they probably just don't show it because he's not wielding like a massive amount of Conquerors. But he still shouldn't have been able to touch that man. I just can't get behind. We know that Brook clashed with Emo. I don't believe that Brook is going to actually get down with Emu. I'd be very disappointed if Brook was able to somehow fight Emu, even though we don't really know much about Brook. Thing of it is, Emu is the big bad. Emu is the final boss, as, you know, we presume. So for Brook, somebody like Brook, who isn't on the level of the Monster Trio, I don't want to see you touching Emu like that. Like, a block, okay, maybe they're in Gunko's body. They're not in their pure body, so, you know, whatever. But if you start throwing hands, that's when I like have an issue. That's no. We cannot have that. Emu is the big bad. Now, you have Blackbeard, you have that, but this is supposed to be the final boss, the final villain to the story of One Piece. For somebody like Brook, you don't need to be touching Emo, right? But I hope that he's not dead. I do hope that. Because we know what Oda said. Next on the list, we have... Oh, no, it's the One Piece Free Ski. Yeah, One Piece Free Ski. This was kind of cheap. I'm not gonna lie. This one is a little cheap, but at the same time, we could not even see Loki at all. Like, we could just see just whatever's else going on the island, so that everything's wrapped up, so that like we could see Sanji and Killingham, you know, or just anything else before we really see Luffy or Loki again, because we know Luffy is with Loki going towards Emu. So that's probably something that Oda might want to save. So it's not really cheap. It's not really cheap, but it's here, and honestly, it is a little tiny bit. Now, this is something that I hope we get out of the way because I see coming. We know we have those moments where everybody gets together and they start talking and it's going on for a pretty long amount of time, and it's not that it's like, you know, like a bad thing. It's honestly good. You know, we're getting more information. We're more informed on what's going on. It's always a good thing to be informed. But I mean, bro, we just got a flashback from being informed. We got a whole bunch of information. I want to see what's finna go on. Like, let's wrap this arc up. Like, if that's what's finna happen now, if it's finna go on for, you know, quite a bit of time, okay, whatever. But if we're wrapping it up, and this is the wrap up, let's keep, if there is a crew meetup, and, you know, they start talking, let's keep it short, let's keep it quick, and let's get back to the action so we can finish it. Let's do the whole little talk at the end. I don't mind if like it's like 3, 4 chapters of just non-stop talk. Cool, great actually. Let's just do that after we get some action. I'm itching for some freaking Nidhogg action. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. This dude has, so far to my knowledge, done nothing. Sommers, even though I don't like Sommers, he's done at least something. You know, he's done his job. What has Killingham done? Besides nothing. I mean, he's looked cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, but he's done nothing. Bro needs to get down there and box, and then that's where Sanji comes in. At the moment, I am pretty sure Sanji is about to box with Killingham. Now they could do something where it's just like they just I don't know, just somehow just not fight, find a way just to not fight Killingham, but I believe that is the way that this is going. He is going to fight. Sanji is going to be the one to fight Killingham. Zoro going to fight. Because there's no one else on the island besides Sommers, Emu, and Killingham. And then, well, Gunko, but you know, Emu is in Gunko. Shamrock dipped, so it's not like he can fight him, which would have been a good fight, you know, with him being a swordsman with Cerberus and things like that. But he's not here. So what is he going to do? And I'm hoping we get to see him being used. Now, at the same time, there has been times when Sanji has not been utilized in any way. So this could be a arc where Zoro or Sanji is way more utilized than Sanji is. Or not Sanji, than Zoro is. Zoro could just be pushed off to the side a little bit. And we could see more of Sanji, which I do kind of want, because I do hate the fact that Zoro kind of gets all these moments, and Sanji, he does get his moments, but it does feel like they are at sometimes lackluster, especially animated by you know who. It's just, you know, I would just like to see a little bit more from him. And I would want to see him fight Killingham so we can see what he's about as well, because the God Knights aren't looking too good with Sommers. Sommers, with him being the first, and with Garling being the other one who got dogged by Rocks, but it was Rocks. It's not looking good.
Hey, editing Quack here. I apologize, guys. I had this video has been such like a stressful recording session, and I had to originally record this in 3 different separate pieces, and one of them just somehow just got lost. So on this last portion, I was gonna go into Domi Reversi, and unfortunately, I do not have the full rant I had, but I do remember the general basis of it. I was basically just saying how I believe that in this next chapter that someone was going to get Domi Reversied. Either now I'm hoping that it's going to be Loki, but I do not feel like it's going to be, because I do want to see Loki's hybrid form, and I do want to see it in the Domi Reversied transformation as well. But I doubt it's going to be him. But I do feel like we are going to get another Domi Reversi from somebody else. It's probably just going to be one of the Giants. But that's all. All right. Thank you, guys.